Hello, citizens of the planet Earth. How's it going? I, uh, all right, off to a good start already. We're off to a great start because I've got fun socks. I don't know if you can see this. Get a leg up. How's that for your workout? It's bees in a honeycomb hive situation. I had to do laundry today, so I did not have my regular workout socks, and I was like, why am I even bothering regular workout socks? I can wear whatever socks I like. You're not the boss of me, societal norms, or professionalism. So I am wearing beehive socks, and it sort of makes me think about, our situation right now. We're all in our own little honeycomb segmentations, making honey. We're little worker bees. Some of us are like venturing out to pollinate and then coming back for the good of the hive. If you're one of those people, I'd like to say thank you. If you're in the service industry, if you are, selling us groceries or booze, or if you are, oh goodness, I don't think I did that much talking today. I haven't. If I would also like to give a shout out to all the people that are keeping the internet running, keeping that bandwidth going. Thank you, because if that goes down, shit's gonna hit the fan. So just keep that bandwidth running. Keep everybody, all of our feeds going, all of our videos, all of our chats. Please stay healthy. And I'm gonna do my part by never leaving the house again. No, that's not true. I will try to minimize my exposure. I was thinking the other day as I was skating along the park, and there's Cabrillo Park, which is my favorite park here just because I can do pull-ups there, and there's a rainbow arch, and it's right near the ocean. It's beautiful. And I went to do my pull-ups. I don't know if any of you saw me post this. I went to do my pull-ups, and I had like a bag with like paper towel, like wet towels to wash my hands in, and a thing of soap. And I was like ready to go. I'm like, I'm gonna use this pull-up bar and I'm not gonna get sick. And then there was a thing on there saying that the pull-up bar was closed. And I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna obey the rules. I could have just done my pull-ups. I had all the stuff. I didn't do my pull-ups. And then like 5 minutes later, a group of dude bros came over and set up like a TRX thing and started like doing a full workout. Part of me was like, I'm so glad I didn't have to work in on that set, because I was so tired of working in my pull-up sets with all the dude bros. And so I immediately left. So anyway, and every day, every time that I go past Cabrillo Park now, I see some dude using all the equipment, even though there are signs on all the equipment, and it's driving me nuts. And I realized that I can't control those dudes. I can only create my little bubble of sanity. So I'm creating my bubble of sanity in my workout room, and we'll see if anybody else joins. I've been live for a while. Oh, it's 2:30, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see who pops up, shall we? Let's see, I've got my socks. I'm doing laundry. I'm also kneeling, which is very hard on the knees. I'm not wearing knee pads today. When I roller skate, I wear knee pads because I was in roller derby, and any roller derby girl will tell you, lady, woman, person, will tell you that falling on your kneecaps is not something you want to do, and you want to have protection when you're doing it. So anyway, okay, I'll wait a few more minutes, see if anybody shows up. Maybe I will be working out in the ether, and this will be transmitting to like Mars or some, like that first scene in Contact. I used to be an astronomer. Astronomers love the movie Contact because Carl Sagan is so good. And anyway, I would like to think that this broadcast is making its way. It's just starting its journey through space, and many years from now, light years from now, some alien race is going to get this transmission and they're going to be like, you know what, Earth, hard pass. Yeah, and I would have saved humanity because they were just going to take the resources anyway. Wow, people really don't want to do arms today. Is everybody sore for Monday? I don't know. All right, well, if no one's going to show up, fine. I'm just going to get started. So I made this playlist. It's actually a really good playlist. I'm sorry no one's going to hear it. I'm going to get started and I'm going to start working out, and maybe you'll be around, maybe not. Come and join in. All right, I'm starting my playlist now. So here we go. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. All right, our warm-up's just gonna be, what is it? 7 moves, 8 moves? All right, a minute each. All right, here we go. Just gonna jog. While we're jogging, we're gonna do little arm circles. It's gonna require a lot of coordination. Come back down. Reverse direction of your arm circles, not of your legs, because you're not really going in a direction. I feel really awkward with this jacket. I'm taking it off. Down. Gonna make the arm circles a little bigger. Because why not? It's my workout, I can do what I want to. That was the original version of the song, by the way. They figured party would be a lot more marketable. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're reasonable age. Okay, let's do some hand clap jumping jacks. So when you're doing these, the goal is to clap your hands on top and on the bottom. And my mom's calling. Sorry, Mom. Maybe she's watching and she's like, I'm trying to watch you work out, and I can't. Technical difficulties. All right, after the warm up, I'll see if anybody's just not able to see this. Yeah? Three, 2, 1. All right, do some windmills. In case you noticed my shirt, dance, dance, party, party. It's fun. Someone makes a playlist, you just dance. Normally, when it's in person, it's ladies only. But because of this current situation, they've been hosting meetings on Zoom, and anybody can go, and everyone's invited, and it's awesome. So check out DDPP Chicago. They're hosting, or like coordinating, I think, and you can go to their events, and it's a lot of fun, and you get a good workout because you're dancing, and it can be whatever you want to be, and it's a lot of fun. All right, 5 more seconds. 2, 1. We're gonna do crisscross jumping jacks. So our arms cross and our feet cross. Ooh, tricky. And this is where keep popping on my ears. It's so sad. Get us now. You lost another Spanish for what a bummer. I felt like a very Tony Horton moment. I don't know if any of you used to do Beachbody or P90X. I did, and he was always cracking really awful jokes. I'm sure if you met him, he'd still be cracking awful jokes. But anyway, we got another 15 seconds. And he'd say things like that. We got another 15 seconds. Anyway, stupid headphones. 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna do butt kicks, then arm pullback. So you can pick up the pace a little bit. You squeeze those shoulder blades together as you're going. 30 more seconds. For anyone who's watching, I know this is enthralling, me doing random stuff. I'm still coming. 10 more seconds. Front back jumping jack. So up, we're gonna do in, out. So your arms are coming up, you're going down, reaching back. So trying to warm up the shoulders. As my headphones pop out. So annoying. Technology fail. That's it. Anyone got headphone recommendations? Ones that will actually stay in your ear. I'm officially fed up with these. It only took a week. 2, 1. And then, we're gonna get into a squat. We're gonna pulse. We're gonna do fingers up and down. We're gonna try to pull those fingers back. If someone's texting me, someone's trying to get a hold of me. Now, and then we're gonna bend them forward and back. Again, really try to press those fingers back. I don't know how much time I have left, but I'm guessing it's not very much. It's so weird, my one arm is coming down. All right, get some water. The good news is my mom left me a voicemail. My friend sent me a text. Can anybody see this? I assume it's still going. I see one person is watching. All right. So, got a lot of stuff going on today. So if you decide to watch this later, cool. This is the point where I was going to ask people what kind of equipment they had. So I use the dumbbells, but I wanted to show modifications for bands. I'll try to do that anyway. Now I only have the little bands. I know some of you have like the long bands. They're actually a little more appropriate for this workout. I had the really long bands, and basically over the years they got brittle and old, and I busted like every single one of them. It was hilarious. I was working on the doorway. I was doing pull downs, and like I had 3 of them together to get some more resistance, and like ping, 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 and like I got hit in the face. It was not fun. So I'm not a huge fan of bands because they attacked me and I'm a little emotionally scarred. But anyway, yeah, we're gonna just get started with this workout. And what I'll do is I'll show everything really quickly for the bands, and I'll just do it for the dumbbells. And we're gonna imagine that the jump rope is the actual long thing. So like for bicep curls, you're gonna put it under your foot. So a lot of the upper bicep with the long band, you're gonna put the thing under your foot and use that for resistance, okay? If you have a regular band, for some of these, you're basically just gonna have to use the one arm to provide resistance for the other. And I'll show that and I'll do the dumbbells, all right? So, first one we're gonna do is we're gonna do overhead press. All right, we get to do that. The other thing is that I actually brought a pen so I could like keep track of what I'm doing, because last time I forgot an exercise or two, and that was ridiculous. All right, so overhead press, if you have a band, this will be under your foot, and you're just gonna have tension come up overhead, okay? You wanna try to see if you can bring them together. If that doesn't and if it's gonna have bands coming at you, don't worry about it, just bring them up, so just up. If you're gonna be doing with one band, you have a fun challenge. So you're gonna hold it low and basically try to do that same motion, and then just have this hand provide the tension. You'll have to go do one arm at a time, so you might want to pause. But I'm gonna use my 15s. So here we go. So I'm gonna do, 12 to 20 if you're getting a lighter weight and you want muscle endurance. And if you want to build some muscle, hypertrophy, and you have a heavier weight, 8 to 12, okay? Here we go. 5, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And I'm gonna move the camera up so you can actually see my arms. I mean, I think you can sort of figure out what I'm doing, but you never know. Maybe it's a little confusing. All right. So, next what we're gonna do, bicep curls with rotation. So again, your palms are gonna start out facing forward, and then you're basically going to, it's really hard doing it. Yeah. Okay, no, sorry. All right, palms facing inward, and then basically you're gonna rotate up so that your palm faces you. So palms facing inward, palms facing you. Again, if you got the one band, it'll be a little bit fun, but still same principle. Down, up, okay? Here we go. So I'm gonna turn to the side here. As I'm doing this, and I just want you to remember, the tendencies are to arch your back, okay, don't arch your back, to crunch your shoulders over, don't do that, and sometimes if it gets tough, you start scrunching up. I don't want you to do that either. Okay. Eight. All right, since no one's listening to this playlist, I'm totally reusing this playlist later next week, because it's an awesome playlist. I think so. My mom says so, but I don't know, whatever. Okay, so for the lat pull downs, so basically what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna have one weight, okay, and you're just gonna be bringing it up to vertical, okay? Now, the key here is to keep your back maintained against the ground, okay? So if you don't want to arch your back, you want to keep it low. I'm gonna use my feet to sort of help keep my back stabilized into the ground, okay? But you want to do this with straight arms, okay? Now, if you are doing this with the small band, just try to bring it up. You know, if you want, you can do this with body weight. It's not very exciting. This is where you get your hands of food. You can also, if I had a regular band, see if I could have it supported under my back. This one's gonna be a little experimental, so tell me, if you do try that, tell me how it works out for you, because unfortunately I don't have that equipment. All right, here we go. I'm gonna keep breathing. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Let's see if anybody, still just one person, whoever you are, hello, hope you're doing well. Feel free to say hi. I don't bite, at least not after a restraining order, so it's all good. All right. So for the next one, we're going to do an external rotation. So you're going to keep your elbows tucked in. You're just going to go out, okay? And with the bands, it's a little more obvious. So you just rotate out, okay? Depending on your resistance, you may not get as big a range of motion. So modify with a different band or whatever you need to get you through the night, all right? All right, so I'm gonna do one at a time, okay? So we're gonna have those hips tucked under so that you're not, sticking your butt out. Here we go. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So much fun. All right. Next, we have bent over flies. So whenever you're doing bent over position, knees are bent a little bit. You just want to hinge forward a little bit. So I like to do just a slight lean. Basically think about your hands being like a hug, and you're just gonna keep that bend in your elbow as you release the hug, give the hug, okay? And you really just wanna think about contracting, bringing those shoulder blades together, okay? Here we go. Watch your back. All right. Next. All right, next we have bent over rows. Same principle. Actually, let's come back to that one. Gonna do some dumbbell shrugs. So if you have something heavy, go ahead, go heavy. I'm gonna borrow the heavy weights for this. And it is what it is, just shrug up. So shrug your shoulders. It's the one time where you actually want your shoulders to go up because it's the whole point of this exercise. All right. How's everybody doing? Yeah? Cool? All right. So, sideline lateral raise. So you're going to be doing something light for that. I just realized I forgot to do some of the modifications. Well, you're not watching anyway, so there you go. Okay, so basically going to be lying on your side, and you're just going to be raising to vertical. Ooh, I am actually going to use a lighter weight. So I was reading about doing this lateral raise. You know, normally we start down and come up this way. And what I read is that when you're doing it the other way, the strength comes near the end of the movement, whereas in this position, the strength comes more at the beginning of the movement, so more engagement. So if you want to make it harder for yourself, you cannot actually rest when you come down. So here I can sort of like take a little rest and come back up. See if you can slow down but not actually touch. Six. So if you have a band, you're going to be modifying by, maybe putting this band around your leg and having the tension there, or wrapping it around your leg to get the tension. All right, let's go to the other side. It's nice to take a little rest. So relaxing. Oh, I didn't realize. So the song that I'm listening to, it's Lauryn Hill, from her Blockbuster album, Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Anyway, I forgot that the CD has like all these interludes where they're like in a classroom talking about love and stuff. And this is actually part of this song, and I'm just sort of like, okay, I sort of just want to get to the next song. So this isn't really the most interesting thing to be working out to. It's a little strange. Middle school banter. All right. So I'm going to do something. I'm going to actually skip to the next song. All of you hypothetical people watching, I mean, you're not watching, so it's okay. I'm actually just going to fast forward in 3, 2, 1, now. Okay. All right, so now we're ready to bend over rows. Okay, so when you do bend over rows, the main thing you want to think about is, again, protecting that back, okay? And key is like not to have your shoulders, don't round your back. So you want to pull in to your belly button, okay? And just pull straight up, bring your elbows to your sides, okay? So I'm going to do another 10. So then, if you have the bands under your foot, or you could probably try, if, depending on how short this is, what the tension is, you might be able, you could do that. There you go. All right, we're moving on. Sorry. All right. I'm gonna do some tricep extensions. So these are gonna be overhead. What I want you to think about is having the upper arm as vertical as possible, okay? And you want to keep them as stationary as possible. So this is the movement as opposed to this movement, okay? So we'll try to isolate that. I am not sure what we're going to do. You have an option here, whether you want to use one dumbbell and hold it together. Sometimes it's hard for people's elbows, so you can always do 2 smaller. I'll do 2 10s. We'll see how this goes. Okay? So remember to stabilize in your core, maybe bend your knees a little bit, and then just straight up. And keep the shoulders down. All right, I'm gonna go for a few more. See, I try to keep your shoulders down. It's a challenge on this one. Try to do a better job of the next time. I feel like my form was not 100%, but all right. So now we're gonna do something a little different. If you have something to like want to rest your wrists on, okay? So again, you could have, like a broom if you wanted, or a mop. You could have cans. This one, I think, if you could figure out how to rig up the tension so that, you're sort of like putting it, if I had a band under here. So what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna try with this first. So I have my wrists just past the edge, and I'm just gonna curl up. Let's go for 20 of these. 20. So you wanna make sure that your wrists are not like curving to the side. You wanna keep them straight. This is for your forearms, if you're having forearm issues. One more. All right. All the weights. How you feeling? That was round one. Did you enjoy that? Did you hate that? So I want to try to get through that 2 more times. I'm not sure I'm going to have the time for that, which is sad. But anyway, I'm going to get some water and then I'm going to do that again. All right. Let's go with that overhead press. I'm going to try to go a little heavier. Because let's see. Because I don't have enough weights on the floor, and I'm not going to be satisfied until every single weight is off that rack. All right. Here you go. By the way, if you have dumbbell envy, you want to get your own, did you know that I work for a company that sells exercise equipment? You could order weights from that. It's called Fitness 805. I know what you're thinking, like, I could just go on Amazon and get it a lot faster. But hey, here's what's happening. If you buy from Fitness 805, not only are you supporting a local business, but you're also supporting me, because then I'll get a look out of it. It's all about support me financially. There. Okay. I was okay with the 20s. Actually, it was a little hard. So another thing people always ask are, what weights should I use? And the key is, you want to use weights that, for the last few reps, whatever reps you decide you're going to do, you want to make sure that those reps are a challenge, okay? So if you have, let's say, 5-pound weights, and you say, I'm going to do 3 sets of 12, like I'm doing today. And at 12, you're like, I could do like another 80. The weight's too light. If you have weights that say, I'm going to do 3 sets of 12, and I'm going to use 30s, and like you're struggling, you go 5, 3 or 4 reps in, it's obviously heavy. So you basically just want to make sure that every time you do a set, The last few are your challenge. They're not like super easy. You couldn't crank out like 18 more. You say to yourself, that's a good challenge. That's what you should say to yourself. And so what you're saying, what we're probably saying is like, but, oh man, like, what if I get it wrong? You know, if you have some more weights than one, you can always adjust in between sets. You know, so if it feels too light on the first round, do some extra reps because it feels light. And then on the next round, change your weight and see if it gets better or hits that sweet spot. This is all trial and error. You know, people think about weightlifting and classes and stuff. Like, sometimes I feel like people don't think that weightlifting is like a class. Like, what am I here with, right? Well, you're learning about yourself and you're learning about your body. What is the right weight that provides the right challenge? What is, you know, what is a weight that I want to use for certain exercises as opposed to others? You're learning this. You're learning. So if you get it wrong the first time, there's no shame. Just go change your weight out. It's all good. You learn. And the next time, you'll be like, oh, I remember. And then you can go back and pick up where you left off. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. So for example, I've done this external rotation before. Never done it with dumbbells. I've always done it with like a band or something. And it's just a challenge. So I'm going to try with a different grip and see if that changes things. So another thing that you can do is, you always add a balance element to these upper body workouts. Now, if you do that, you may not want to go with your super heaviest weight, because that's sort of asking for trouble. Let's say you have a weight that, you know, let's say you're stuck with 8-pound weights, and God, I hope this is like 9. You're like, well, that's sort of easy, but I want to see if I can do a challenge. Balance on one foot, see if that changes things. So even though maybe you're not getting the total resistance workout you're adding a little more core engagement. And actually, when you engage your core by adding a balance notion or a balance element, you're burning more calories. What? Yeah. You're going to start doing everything in your life on one foot, aren't you? Whew. 8. Two more. And apparently I have lousy balance on the side. All right. Here we go. Let's do the bent over flies. Here we go. All right. I'll put some of this away. All right, next, we're going to do the shrugs. So while you're doing these, you may start like leaning forward, putting your head forward. Think about keeping your ears over your shoulders. So some people, especially young people who are on the phone all day, putting all this pressure on your neck and start to build like this little fatty tissue here. So you start looking like an older person that have like this. So an exercise you can do whenever you're doing upper body is just tuck your chin back while you're doing the exercise. Just trying to counteract all of this every day. All right, let's do the side leg lateral raises. Where's my game? Oh, yeah. Beautiful mermaid lying on the ocean floor, lounging, doing some lifts. All right, other side. So, hypothetically, if you're listening to my playlist right now, you'd be hearing Song by the Digital Underground. No, it's not the Humpty Dance. I found this kicking around on my sister's playlist. It's called Do What You Like. But I've noticed in the Venn diagram of those two songs, he likes, what's his name, likes to say, grab him in the biscuit a lot. And all I can think about is he's gonna get gravy all over his hands. I think that was 6. 8. I've never done these raises before. I was just doing standing. I sort of like this. It's a different sensation. I like it. All right. What do we got here? What do you got? Let's do some bend over rows. Grab them in the biscuit. All right. Remember to protect your back. Don't round it. Don't stick your butt out. Get a nice neutral spine. Actually, it's sort of funny that this song is called Do What You Like, because he's talking about like, go outside, eat what you like, scratch what you like. I like how I'm like, scratch what you like. That was horrible. Horrible, I'm sorry. But really, you can't do what you like right now. I should be playing a song and just scratch my face. All right. Let's do the overhead tricep extension. Let's try the 25s. Let's see if I can do this. Nine, 10, 11, 12. All right. And finally, we're going to do those little wrist rolls. We're going to do 20 of these. See, even I don't even know what I should use sometimes. I'm going to try the 20. All right, here we go. I'm so lonely today. It was weird, like, I don't know. I don't know, maybe everyone's busy. Maybe people are like, Thursday's the new Friday. We're all at our virtual bars. I am very excited because I have 2 virtual dates this weekend, like not like romantic dates. No, but like online meeting up with friends things, like Friday and Saturday. I'm having more of a social life now than I ever did, like in real life. I feel like that means something. Anyway, yeah, it's so interesting. And it's been super cool because ever since I moved away, I feel like I've been moving every 5 minutes. Hey, Cassie, how you doing? It's so weird because my friends are scattered so much over the country, and having moved here, I don't have a ton of local friends, and so now it's like we're all hanging out. We never would have done this if it hadn't been for all this stuff going on. It's like cool. So, hey, Cassie, thanks for joining. You just missed the first 2 rounds, or actually, I don't know when you joined. Maybe you joined out. I don't know. And I'm going to do one more set. I'm going to try to do it quickly of all the weights, and yeah, I'm going to finish this up. And then I'm going to do abs. It's going to be so horrible. All right. Oh my God, look at all this stuff. All right, let's go with the overhead press. Satisfying clink at the top. All right. Next, bicep curls. Palms facing in to palms up, facing me. So the song I'm listening to right now is by Lizzo. Lizzo has she has a song about fitness. I don't know. It's just okay. But I love Lizzo in general, so it's all good. All right, last one. I think. Okay. Okay. Lat pullovers. Oh, too much stuff. All right. Let's go with the 15s. Now straight arms, back into the floor, slow and controlled. All right, 5. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. All right. What do I have? External rotation. Here we go. You can do it out. I'm gonna try both at the same time, see what happens. What? Now, if you're doing it with the bands, you probably want to do it this way. Well, it doesn't really matter. You have more resistance, obviously. The physicist in me would like to tell you that resistive force is minus kx, where k is the resistance of bend, x is the distance of stretching beyond its resting length. And yeah, why is it hard to think about physics when I'm doing this? I know. Yeah, I'm suddenly out of breath. So 10. If there's anything I've learned out of all this is that I'm the world's worst counter. If I'm going to count, I have to be extremely focused on the counting, because otherwise I'll just forget. So, yeah. All right, here we go. Bend over flies. All right, protect the back. Squeeze at the top. 11, 12. All right. Let's do those dumbbell shrugs. Here we go. 1, 2, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Put these away. And hopefully not dropping them on my foot. That's like my fear. I have two fears when I'm lifting weights. One is that I'm going to drop the weights on my toes when I put them back. And the other is that if I'm using a dumbbell like a kettlebell, I'm paranoid that I'm like going to release it and it's going to go flying through the window or whatever, mirror. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, 25s are going back. Nice. What else we got? Shrugs, flies, and rows. Oh, lateral raises. Great, here we go. Beautiful mermaid, raising, lower. Oh, that's right. I grabbed 10s. I really got 8s. See, I've got my pride, but I'm not going to hurt myself. This is challenging enough with 8s. When you're doing anything with straight arms, always go with a lighter weight because they're a lot tougher. And now again, I think that's 12. So, like I said, think about your form. Do you feel your form getting worse? Like halfway through the set, are you really struggling? You know, you can always swap out your weights mid-set. I'm not going to judge. Do what you got to do. The important thing is good form over like tons of reps or like bragging rights. Because in the end, if you injure yourself, it doesn't really lead to big muscles or toneness in the end. Because you're going to be like taking a break. So, all right, let's do 4 more. Two more. All right, 2 more exercises. Let's do that tricep extension. All right, I'm gonna put one foot forward a little bit just to, it sort of helps me personally, like I tend to stick out my butt a lot more if I'm like this, with a slight stagger stance. Sort of helps me, so keep my back in good form. And I'm not happy that I have the camera, sort of see how my arms are doing. Shoulders are back. All right. Last exercise before core. Woo. All right. Let's do those forearm extensions. So you can actually do this with your palms facing down. So this is working wrist flexion. If you do it the other way, it's working wrist extension. I didn't do that today, 1, for time, and 2, it can be really hard to keep your wrist straight. Like I was talking about keeping your wrist straight in this motion. I feel like with extension, it's really easy for, especially if I'm using dumbbells, for my wrist to twist a little bit. So we'll work on those in a different workout. But today we're just gonna do flexion. So if you're an aerialist and you wanna work on forearm strength, because a lot of times your forearms will start to burn, we're gonna do a lot of like grippy stuff. This is a good way to help. And I'm getting all sweaty. So I don't have the doors open because the wind's blowing really hard, but I might open it. 2, 1, all right. Good job. Oh. Give you a high five. Yay. Yay. All right, so we're gonna do core, 10 minutes. So again, it's gonna be 10 exercises, a minute of exercise. Take breaks if you need to. It's all good. And then that'll be it. We'll do a cool down. I'm gonna put these weights away. Great. Okay, this is where I'm just gonna follow my toe. All right, we're gonna leave it down there. Grab some water. Put this away. What do you feel about that? Was it good? Did you like it? Is anyone even alive? Did you do it? Oh no. All right. Got my beehive socks on. Very exciting. All right. I get my timer going. All right. We're going to start with 10 seconds. You're going to be lying down for this first one. 3, 2, 1. I just realized that my arm doesn't have room to go to the side. So your arms are going out to the side. Ew, what was that? It was on my floor. I gotta sleep in here. So your arms should go out to the side, or if it's me, it's gonna just hit the wall. That's okay. So I always feel my hip, my left hip, makes a little crunchy sound. So if you get something like that, it's totally okay as long as it doesn't hurt, okay? So if it hurts, you should not do this movement. But if it's just sort of like clicking and freaking you out, it's gonna be okay. You know, if you don't wanna do it, I don't blame you, but it's not a horrible thing, okay? When you do this exercise, try to keep your legs straight. Try to flex your feet. 3, 2, 1. Just gonna do Russian twist. So since I'm not using a weight for this one, I'm gonna have my hands hit the floor each time. And have your eyes follow your hands. Because otherwise, you're just doing this and it's like a hand motion, but you wanna get that actual twist in there. So follow your hands. And if you feel like wearing fancy pants, you can have your legs up. But I'm gonna keep it down because I've got 8 more moves. Maybe you do too. Maybe you got 1 more move, I don't know. I prefer to have someone here with me for this, but it's okay. It's all okay. Ten more seconds. 3, 2, 1. So we go up and we're going to do a dip. I'm going to spend 1 minute on each side. I'm going to change it up halfway through. Are we lucky? Now remember, if you need extra support, you can put a foot in front. You can actually have your knees down. Okay? It's up to you for basic support. I'm going to do this way. And then I want you to hold. If you can't get your arm and leg up, that's okay. You can always just be down here, but I want you to make sure that hip is up. Also, Check your body. There's a tendency to lean forward on this. Try to get your body, imagine you're being pressed between two panes of glass. Flex the foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. Ah. Can't see my timer. Four, 3, 2, 1. Talk about bracing on, really engaging through your legs. And if you're doing this right now, I can feel my whole lower leg just tensed up. So much fun. I am a starfish. 5. Wait, that was that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my gosh. All right. So, one leg up. You're gonna climb your leg and come home, come down. So when you're doing this, try to keep your knees in the same plane. So as opposed to like having your leg up here, don't do that, have it down here. You want to see if you can climb all the way, hit the top of your foot. Now depending on what you need to do, you could do multiple grabs. You could actually just go straight up if you want to. You can switch feet if you forgot. Meant to give you that cue. You're gonna die. Likewise, ab exercise and not so much leg exercise, so you're not gonna die. All right, so now you're gonna sit back a little bit, C-sit position, and you're just gonna lift, alternate your legs. Now, when you're doing this move, want your hands in front of the glutes, farther forward. So if you're doing this, you're protecting your back and you're giving yourself a break, and then you're like, I can do this all day. The challenge is you want to have your hands in front of the glutes, and so it's forcing your core to support. You really need to engage that core to protect your back, because otherwise you're going to be like, oh, my back is so sore. So if your position's not good, just reset and then keep going. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. If you get into a forearm plank, you're just going to tap, 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 tap. Oh, I don't like these. We're going to keep a good plank position. Don't sink into your plank. And I'm going to get my head back up. So when you're not looking up in your plank, you're just neutral spine. And you're not looking at what you're doing, even though you really want to. Just look right in front of you. Seven seconds. All right. I'm gonna have the legs up. I'm just gonna push them straight up. So when you're doing this, some people are like, woo! Nope, just straight up. It's a very small movement, actually. You're just working that lower core. We're almost done, guys. Very excited about that. No idea how much time is left. Keep lifting up. If you can, see how straight your legs can be and how much you can flex your foot. Last exercise. So high planks and low plank. Now if you need a wider base of support, have your feet wider apart. If you need a break, maybe a little downward dog. And of course, my headphones, popped out, switch the leading arm. Remember, squeeze, contract from the glutes, get that good plank position. Whew. All right, 15 more seconds, let's go, let's do this. Let's do the damn thing. Almost done, almost done, almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're done. I was like, 1, and it was like, nope. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, 1 more plank lunge. Shit. How did I forget that? You know, this is a problem. I brought my pen. I didn't check anything off. That was dumb. All right, we're gonna finish this. Finish it. And there goes my headset. Technical difficulties. I gotta fix my music. All right. All right, 14 seconds. Wrists, elbows, and shoulders in line. You don't want to be doing this. You're gonna be over. 3, 2, 1. All right, now I'm done. How's everybody doing? I'm a sweaty mess. How about you? Yes, no, maybe? Oh, so. All right, grab some water. All right. Let's do some arm circles. Pretty good arm workout. What do you think? Try to do some different things. Just said this is more a traditional workout, but hope you saw something different. So tomorrow we're gonna do a leg day in the morning at 8 a.m. Pacific. Saturday is going to be an off-the-wall, bouncing off the walls workout. So everything is going to be done with a wall. You can be body weight for the whole workout if you're interested. You can add weights if you want, but they're optional. So Saturday, at 9:30. And again, all these times are my time, Pacific. Anyway, I'm going to try to keep the schedule up. And then something new that I'm going to do on Mondays, it's going to be Modality Monday. So I will introduce a different modality. So it might be dumbbells. It's not going to be a barbell because I don't have one, but it could be the Bosu ball or, whatever, yoga blocks, okay? The idea is I'm going to show you a piece of equipment, exercise equipment, something traditional, maybe something not so traditional, and I'm going to give you 10 exercises to do with it. So like we did for the ab workout, it'll be 10-minute long workout, minute exercise, full body workout, okay? If you want to follow along, like for example, I'm going to do dumbbells on Monday. So I will tell you, why dumbbells as opposed to like a barbell or a kettlebell. Talk to you about some of that stuff, do the movements. And for some of these modalities, they're very simple things that like you can use in the home. So for example, like an agility ladder or sliders, very inexpensive equipment. And you may be saying, well, I don't have any of those, but I would love, maybe I'll buy some, maybe I'll work out with you. If you do, that's awesome. I'm actually working with Fitness 805, the company that employs me, to see if we can put together like a Jane reaction package. So a lot of lightweight, portable things you can keep in your house to get a really good workout. If that sounds like something that might interest you, feel free to comment or message me and I can give you more info. If that doesn't interest you, that's okay. I understand. You know, I'm sure a lot of people, like I said, if you don't have a job right now and you don't have any money, you're like, I'm not getting money. I don't need to buy more crap. So that's okay. It's whatever you are, wherever you are right now. But if you don't have any money, you'd like to show support for me if these workouts bring any joy or sweat into your life, I highly encourage you to share my workouts with your friends, share the invites, go and review my Jane Reaction Fitness page, and be like, Megan's cool, and she's a goofball, and I like that. You don't need to give any 0-star ratings. You can just keep that to yourself if that's how you're feeling. Reach down with your hands and tip your head to the side. So anything you can do to like show support, show love, share, you know, like I said, I'm doing these for free because we gotta work out, we gotta stay sane, we gotta stay together. So I hope they help you out, and like I said, if there's any way that you can help, you know, spread the word, I would be greatly appreciative. So. All right, so we're gonna do some pot stirrers. Thanks, Tony Horton, for this. What are you stirring? Maybe it's a big thing of cookie dough. I'm actually gonna be baking tonight, and you're making cookie dough, so although it'll be a lot slower because cookie dough is hard to stir. You could be stirring up some soup, some chicken noodle soup. You could be stirring up trouble, which is what I like to do. And I have a dear friend, and we always joke, he's a pot stirring, bear poking, button pushing, line stepping, go getting egg runner. Is that what you are? That's what I am. So anyway, I'm going to conclude here. If you want to do any more stretches, we just sort of like cool down. But thank you so much for working out with me today. Remember, you are that much stronger for working out today than if you hadn't showed up at all. And I appreciate you working out with me. So have a great day. Stay strong. Stay healthy. And hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.